You shouldn't listen to him instead of you.
Yes, if you want to do God's plan, then you should listen to what Elisha said. So he went and he dipped in the Jordan River 7 times, and Briggs, what happened?
He was all clean.
He was all clean. No more owies on his skin. No more, what was the name of the disease, everybody? Leprosy. That's right. Very good. Okay. And then he was very, very happy and went back and he said, Elisha, I want to give you many gifts. I want to give you money. I want to give you gold. I want to give you many things because you did that. What did Elisha say about that?
No.
Lincoln?
No.
Why not? Why wouldn't he accept the gifts? Do you know, Dash?
Because he didn't want them.
He didn't want them?
God.
Well, he knew that it was God that did the job of cleaning him. Not.
He said no.
Yeah. That's right. Elisha said, it's not by my power, it's God's power. So I'm not the one, and so I shouldn't receive those gifts. And that was the story of Elisha and Naaman. All around the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine all the time, let it shine. Whoa, hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine all the time, let it shine. Very good. Hey, boys and girls, we've been learning all this time about who is wise. Who is wise? God is wise. God is wise, right? And He has a plan for us, right? Oh, He has so many plans for us. He has the plan, and it's in the Bible. And today we're going to learn about families, and we're going to learn about how good families are. And I tell you what, we want to build our families on the rock that's Jesus Christ. Are you ready to build? Are you ready to build our families?
Yes.
Let's build our house, okay? The wise man built his house upon the rocks. The wise man built his house upon the rocks. The wise man built his house upon the rocks. And the rain came tumbling down. Oh, the rain came down as the floods came up.
Before, you guys tell me, before go ahead, tell me. God had a great, good job. And who did He tell that plan to?
First father.
The first fathers, very good. And he had, no reading, I want you to see if you know it. He had how many promises did He tell to the first father? Go ahead, Lincoln.
3.
3 promises. Dash, can you tell me what one of those promises was?
A big family.
You will have a big family, very good. And then what was the second one, Lincoln?
Special land.
You'll have a special land, very good. And what was the third one, Briggs? Everybody stand up, leave your cards on the floor, stand up. All right, now when they got into their special land, show me, what did God's special family do when they were given judges and not kings? Show me. What did they want?
We don't want kings.
No, we don't want judges, we want...
Kings.
That's right. Why did they want kings?
Because they want.
Because all the other lands, what did they have? They had
Bad
kings.
people.
They had kings. But Dash, go ahead and grab a seat. Dash, tell us, what did God warn them about having kings?
He threw the scroll in the fire.
He threw the scrolls into the fire. Oh man, that happened during the time of the kings. So now, you have one, Lincoln, that's during the time of the kings too. Come on up and tell us what your card is.
It's about King Ahab.
And then he didn't believe God's plan. And so he tried to hide from God's plan, didn't he? And what happened to King Ahab? Tell him.
He died.
He died.
He got shot in the...
He got shot by a what?
He got shot with it.
With an arrow. All right, good job. Go ahead and put that right over here. That's That's right. Should we trust God's plan?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, let's see. What story do you have, Riley? Come on up. You're going to live like a wild what? Animal. And you're going to crawl around and eat what, Riley? What did we eat in class that day? You're going to eat grass. That's right. His name is kind of a funny one. It was King
Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar. Great job. All right, go ahead and put the card up here. Good job, buddy. The wise men came to go visit Jesus, and what 3 things did they bring to give baby Jesus? Give me one thing, Dash. Frankincense. Briggsy, give me one thing. You're going to say it. Do it. Do it. Do the funny face. Can you do it? Myrrh. And then what was the other one?
Gold.
Gold. Good job, you guys.
Actually, it was money.
Well, yeah, sure. And let me ask you a question. Riley, do you think everyone in your family has a job to do? Yeah. Everyone in the family does have a job to do. So let's go ahead and review. Do you guys remember what dad is with your sign language for dad? What do we do? It's here. This is dad. That's dad. Okay. Here. Open up your hand. Open up your hand like this, right? Open it up. And there you go. Now, who remembers mom? Mom. Down here. Down here. Down here. Just right here, Bubba. Just right there. Okay. All right. Now, let's do grandpa. Here's what we do with grandpa. It's like dad, but it's grandpa. Ready? Do it with me. Grandpa. Okay? Now, grandma is like mom. Mom was here, right? That was mom.
Yeah.
But grandma is grandma. Every time you hear me say, Dad, what are you going to do? Show me Dad. Every time you hear me say, Grandpa, what are you going to do? Grandpa. Every time you hear me say, Mom, show me. Mom. Good job. Anytime you hear me say, Sister, what are you going to do? Down here, right? Sister is down here. Anytime you hear me say, Brother, what are you going to do? Good job. From up here. Like, remember your little guns? Up here. Okay? So I'm going to read about God's plan for us and our jobs in our family. Okay? But you have to listen. Make sure you're listening. See if you guys can catch it. What is the job of the daddy? Oh! Do it. Good job. It's to love the mommy. It's down here. Mommy. Love the mommy.
Love the mommy.
Love the children. Take care of the family. Go to work or to provide for the family. Teach the children about loving God. Teach the brothers. Oh, brothers. Your little guns. Okay? No, bring it here. Put your hand here. Make your little gun. And then you bring it from here.
From here.
And you go down
there.
there.
You gotta have this one.
Here, sit up, Briggs. Down there. Sit up, Briggs. Sit up.
So today, I'm going to give you a picture of a house, and you're going to color the picture of the house. But, boys and Riley, when you open the door to the house, it's going to have your memory verse on it.
I heard you.
You heard me? Yeah, it's going to say, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. If you guys hear Mr. Mark say Ephesians 6:1, I want you to stop. I want you to open your door, and I want you to say the memory verse with me.
Ooh, perfect.
Okay? You think you can do that?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Ephesians 6:1. Open the door. Open the door. Now say it together. 1, 2, 3. Children, obey your parents in the Lord. Ephesians 6:1. Okay, go back to coloring. And remember, when Mr. Mark says Ephesians 6:1, you open the door and say your memory verse for the week.
All right, you guys will need your Bibles in just a second, but let's warm up by playing our game. Everybody find your cards. I don't know where your stack of cards is. I know your stack of cards because I know your handwriting.
Oh.
Jack, is this yours with the art?
Yeah.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, are we ready? Lay your cards out. You should have Genesis, which means what? What does Genesis mean? Beginning. You should have Exodus. What's our device for Exodus?
Mount Sinai, Egypt, 10 Commandments.
E all the way to X marks the spot. From Egypt to Mount Sinai. Okay, next. What's Leviticus?
Levites.
Laws for the Levites. Laws and Levites, yep. What is Numbers? The numbers are these.
12, 40 years.
12, 40, and 3. The numbers are these. 12, 40, and 3.
12
12.
spies, 40 years wandering, and 3 Balak, Balaam, and the donkey.
Good. 12 spies, 40 years wandering, and the 3 are Balak, Balaam, and the donkey. What is Deuteronomy? The death speech of Moses. Good, good. Moses died, and before he died, he gave a big speech to all those people to tell them things they should do. So we have Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. What is Joshua? Taking the promised land. Yeah, taking the promised land. Good. Joshua was the next leader. Okay, then we kind of went a little bit ahead, and we went to 1st and 2nd Samuel. What happens in 1st and 2nd Samuel?
Samuel is the Saul and David, the first king.
Good. First 2 kings, but the books are called 1st and 2nd Samuel because he's the one who anointed them. What did he do?
The bratty king.
What?
What? Achan the bratty king?
No, Achan's not the bratty king. That was Ahab. Good guess. Who was Achan? What did he do? Well, nope. Good guess, Maddox.
The guy that took
gold and silver from where?
gold and silver from Jericho.
Yes. From where?
Jericho.
Jericho. So where would you read about Jericho? Yes, Rosie. Good. Who fought that battle? Who led that battle? Achan stole from Jericho. Good. You got it.
Lead that battle?
Joshua led them in the battle with Jericho. Yeah. Where are you going to find that? Where do you read that in the Bible? Good. You read about Achan in the book of Joshua. Good. Okay. Put them down. Let's do one last one. There you go. Okay, good. Stack your cards up. Put them in order if you can. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, 1st and 2nd Samuel, and then the Gospels. So what we do is we do things like this. Like we say, I asked Balaam to curse Israel so we could beat them in battle. Who did that? I asked Balaam to curse Israel so we could beat them in battle.
The people that thought that people could curse each other.
They could.
I know what it is.
Who is that? Who is that? The king of Moab? Who is that? Maddox, who is that? Who asked Balaam to curse Israel? Balak. King Balak, right? So then we would find Balak and we put that tag under Balak, right? Balak was the king of Moab. Okay, here we go. Everybody grab some of these and go for it.
Well, I know what I want to do.
If they're kind of hard, maybe you can that one.
Where's the winners for silver? I know what it is.
I bet you know.
Is Jeroboam the king of Israel?
Is Jeroboam the king of Israel? Don't let the J's rule together. Is Jeroboam the king of Israel or the king of Judah?
Israel.
Israel, yes, good. All right, here we go. Let's do the story of the Bible. Before the world began, God had a great plan. He told that plan to the first fathers. One of those first fathers was Abraham. And he gave Abraham 3 special promises. Remember these promises? One would be that he would have a great big family, huge family. The other was that they were going to have a special land. And then the third is the whole world would be blessed through Abraham's descendants, right? Okay, so they did come back home again. We learned about Ezra and Nehemiah who helped them rebuild their temple and rebuild the walls, right? And then for a long time, 400 years, it's kind of quiet, right? We have a quiet period. And then we have the fulfillment of that third promise. Now they're a great family. They have their special land. And the whole world is blessed. How? How's the whole world blessed?
Moses' descendants.
From Abraham's descendants, yep. And who was that one specific descendant?
Jesus.
Jesus. And then we're living right here. I can build my life on God's plan. And this is where our lesson today comes from. It's not so much necessarily a Bible story. It's more like what we can learn from the Bible and apply to our own lives. Okay? So everybody grab a Bible. Do we have enough in the stack right here?
I don't think.
No. We do! Look at this. Oh, it's perfect. All right, we are going to split it up a little bit. Well, I have mine. It's not necessarily exactly the same, but that's okay. We're going to split it up a little bit, and we're going to do this. I have 4 verses that we're going to read. So how about if you guys look up, why don't you look up 1 Peter chapter 2. If you don't know where it is, check in the table of contents and work together. Here we go. So, because we build our lives on God's plan, we know how we're supposed to act, right? And all of these verses are going to give us certain ways that we're supposed to act, okay? So how about this? How about if, let's see, Gentry, can you read your verse? Did you guys look up 1 Peter?
Yeah.
Okay, can you read it out loud? Everybody listen. What about when you're out obeying laws, like traffic laws and things like that? I know.
Police.
Okay, so police officers are, and the government, right? All of these are authority, and they create laws for us and rules, and the Bible says that we are to submit to those. We are to obey and honor those, okay? Okay, so one of those that we're going to talk a little bit specifically about is do not pay back wrong for wrong, but show kindness. Don't pay back wrong for wrong, but show kindness. So what happens when someone is really, really crabby to you and really mean? Has anyone ever been just like super mean to you?
Yeah.
You have a choice, right? You have a choice in how you respond.
I don't really remember that.
You don't remember the choice, or you don't remember someone being mean?
I don't remember somebody being mean.
Well, there could be a time when maybe someone is not very kind. Or it could just be something really simple, like you're at school and someone cuts in line because they're not caring about the rules and they're not caring about where you are and they're not caring that you were there first and they just cut in line. Have you ever had someone cut you off in line and you're like, dude, not cool, right? That's not cool. Go to the back of the line. That's what everybody has to do when you follow the rules, okay? So someone could treat you unkindly, okay? And when we have this right here, this is going to be our unkind words or unkind actions, okay? Unkindness. So someone could treat you unkindly, and when they treat you unkindly, it kind of adds to this, and you have a choice in your reaction. So when someone treats you unkindly, it makes the situation kind of ugly.
Oh God.
This is going too major. No, that's okay. It makes the situation kind of ugly, right? But you have a choice on how you respond to it, okay? And you can use kind words, or you can treat them kindly and repay their ugliness with kindness and niceness, and maybe you just say something kind, like if they do cut you in line, you can say like you're supposed to go to the back, or you can just ignore it because honestly, what's the big deal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you could do these things, you could just kind of tamp it down, you could just be like, or you could say something, you could go to an adult and you could say like, that kid keeps cutting, I'm trying to be in line, I'm trying to do the right thing, and he keeps cutting, it's really bugging everybody, okay? But you have a choice, and you can put a lid on that situation pretty quickly if you respond in a certain way, right? But let's see what happens if you respond with, if you give wrong for wrong, right?
What are you putting in there?
I'm putting unkind words in there, see them? Unkind words and actions, see those? So someone is not nice to you, right? And then you're not nice back, and then we put in more unkind words and unkind actions, and now we're being mean, and we're saying really mean things. So we made the situation a lot worse, right?
What are you putting in that cup? It's
Explosive powder of unkind words,
Yeah.
right? So we put in all these, and we made the situation a lot worse, right? We
Oh,
made
it's
it
in
a
my
lot
finger.
worse.
Wash it.
Because we tried the little one, it didn't work, and we tried another, it didn't work. So we ended up getting the big ones last. Okay, so Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. What comes next?
Wait, who brought a
Grady.
Bible over?
I did. Grady, think about this. Grady, wait, listen, think. Deuteronomy is the death speech of Moses. Moses dies. Who comes next?
Joshua.
There you go, Joshua. Good. Now, Joshua leads them into, see, it doesn't work. Joshua leads them into the promised land. And when they get there, God sets up what?
Judges.
Judges. So Joshua judges. There you go.
That's
This is what we're doing right here, so we're putting them all together. It won't come next. Here, Joshua judges Ruth. We didn't learn a whole ton of stories from Ruth yet, so you can find Ruth and put Ruth up there.